Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. I've got £500 worth of £2 coins, and me and you are going to search through them together, try and find some rare and valuable ones, the ones that are worth more than the £2 that's printed on them, and let's see how many different commemoratives we can find, and hopefully lots of gold finds. The gold finds are the ones that are worth the most, the lowest mintage, as well as the most desirable, the ones that are hopefully will I don't know, make me a rich man, make it so I can retire right now and just be a coin collector for forevermore. Shout out to the Vegetarian Barbarian who sent us his helper token for my, add it to my 2012 merchandise / tat, although that definitely is not tat. This one is the tat equivalent of, or the £2 tat equivalent of such a thing. Has it got rotated? No, it hasn't. For King and Country, second highest commemorative commemorative coin in terms of mintage. So nearly 10 million minted, and there's only one other commemorative coin that's got a higher mintage, which is that one at the St. Paul's, and I'm sure that will turn up at some point in this coin hunt. So yes, I am not going to be looking for any errors or rotations. I might do the odd rotation, have a little bit of a flip around for some rotations, but I'm not going to be actively looking for them. I will check them off camera at the end. This one is Shakespeare Histories. It has the hollow crown on the outside, 5,655,000. This one is the Act of Union. That was a bronze find, the last one. This one is not in the medal positions. United into One Kingdom. 7.5 million of them were minted. So that is only worth £2, and I suspect will only ever be worth £2. You can keep an eye out for that one. If you spin it in the Queen's face in a different way, we have seen them. Dave from Northeast Coins, Dave Neck, has definitely found one of them. So you might get a bit, there's a few quid in that type of scenario, but the standard is definitely just £2. That is a Shakespeare Comedies, All the World's a Stage, 4,300,000 of that. 2 out of the 3 Shakespeare coins already found, just the skulls to go, and there's a good chance we'll find the skulls because they are pretty common. I think they're only a face value coin, although I do appreciate that some people might pay a little bit more if they really needed it or depended on their condition. But just face value for me because we just get so many of them, especially around these parts. Slightly thicker rolly over bags. I do like a thick rolly over bag. Feels kind of old school to me. You know, so not like you just newfangled thinner bags these days. Proper old school thick bags when bags were bags. You know what I mean? When you got proper bags. Right, something different. That is Charles Dickens, and Something Will Turn Up will be written around the outside. That's only worth £2. As is this, unless the edge inscription is different, which it isn't. But it does mean that we've now got the hat trick of Shakespeare coins, one of each. 1 histories, 1 tragedies, and 1 comedies. So it's always nice to complete that set. There's another histories. I'm sure there'll be, oh, there's another one. I'm sure there'll be plenty of more Shakespeares to come. Oh, that's something different. Nice and shiny, that 2010. That'd be lovely if it was a double die obverse error, where it looks like it's double stamped, but it isn't. But yet in such nice condition, that'd be worth a few quid. But anyhow, it isn't. This is a 1999 Rugby World Cup, a bronze find, just under 5 million. Just in case anybody doesn't know, that was the first commemorative coin of the bimetallic era. So in 1997, they went from 1 solid metal to 2 metals, the £2 coins. And it took another 2 years for a commemorative coin to come out, and it was that one, the Rugby World Cup. So just a little bit of trivia for you. Right, nothing valuable so far. Still plenty of bags to go though. And like I say, I will go back through all of these to check for any rotations. Oh, there we go. Check for any rotations or for any little bit of errors. Now this is worth more than the £2, maybe 3 or 4 depending on the condition. Great Value London, not in great condition on the Queen side, but a lot of people's favourite £2 coin, that one. Certainly up there in the top 5, I would say, for most people. Aaron West, same person who designed the Isaac Newton, designed that one. And yeah, the whole city in dreadful flames. We got a silver find, our first one over face value. Long may it continue. I think I could detect a fake here. Some of the fakes are that bad, or you get so used to finding them that you can spot them even when they're in the bag. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I thought there was one. There's a Shakespeare comedies. Don't think, what was I thinking? It was maybe it's a fake. Oh no, false alarm. Here's me giving it a Billy Big Bollocks. You know, Mr. Big Licks, like, oh yeah, I can spot a fake before I even open the bag. It turns out I am full of shit. Never mind. I'm glad we don't want fakes. Why do we want such items? We want commemorative coins. But that bag is a bust. So Pookington's just joined me. It's very warm in the Magic Studio today. He's panting. It's warm outside. It's warm inside. He's been outside. He's gone through one door in the kitchen. He's gone outside and then come back in through the Magic Studio door with me. And he's now looking out the door from the Magic Studio to the house. I don't think he's bright enough to realise. Just go back out the way you came and you can get into the house through your flap. But he's not very bright. He's kind of the Winnie the Pooh of the dog world, I think. The dog with very little brain. But we love him. He's clocking on a little bit now. He's almost 15. So he's definitely... His health is failing. And his mind... his mind has probably never really been there from the start, to be honest. But hey ho, we love him. Are you alright, Sir Pookington? Can you even hear me? Can you hear me, son? Probably can't. Right, there is a army, another one of them. This will be a commemorative, another army. Can you hear Sir Pookington panting away there? Little bit of a whine. Just go back outside, son. It's a little bit cooler outside. And then if you want to, you can go back in the house. Right, we've got something different. The Trinity Lighthouse. A silver find. It's a bottom end silver, serving the mariner around the outside. So it's not as valuable as that. I would argue it's face value. Maybe it's a little bit more. But nothing, you know. A 4 million minted £2 coin isn't particularly desirable. So I'd argue it's only face value. Maybe it's a little bit more. A bottom end silver find. So Pookington is now walking through the bags of coins that, the empty bags that are on the floor that I've discarded. Oh, there's a Kitchener. So we've got another Histories there and something else different. Kitchener. One day I'll find a mule. Lamps going out all over Europe. It's got a bit of a funny colour, that one, that Kitchener. Oh, the Pookington agrees. Right, 5 or 6 bags to go. Can we pull another plum out? Next door, I think so. Oh, the youngster next door, does really, you can hear that. See, all the windows are open, doors are open. Ooh, that's nice. Is it a Britannia maybe? So yes, next door's young'un. Definitely interested. Let's have a look. It is a Britannia 2016. Another silver find. That'll go there, just under 3 million. I keep a couple of them for emergency purposes. Don't keep all the ones I find. But I do keep a few, the nicer condition ones. Suppose I've sold the odd one. but I do like the Britannia. Right, something else different. So Sir Pooshington just knocks the camera there, he patrols around. Oh, he's away, he's in the garden. Right, am I not a man or a brother? Yeah. The Act, the abolition, so it's the Act for the abolition of the slave trade, going back to 1807. So nice to get something a bit different. 3 or 4 bags left to go, I think. Bit of a grotty one there. It's a bust. It's a bust. B-U-S-T. Yeah, 3 bags to go. This is the bronze medal one. 3rd place. So another one of them. And another one of them. 2nd place on the podium. Oh, good thick bag. Proper bag, that one. Lasts forever, that one. And something different. So that isn't different, that's another Comedies. But that's different. Brunel the Man. He's along the bottom there. Nearly 8 million minted. Oh, look at that, it's in a nice condition. That's rotated. I'd love 2015. We know that we have the Queen facing the other way sometimes, or upside down. And that would really, really nice to see in that condition. Right, last bag is one of these new age, very thin bags. Won't last 5 minutes, I don't think. That's in 2010, that's in nice condition. Oh, if only it had the double die obverse error. It doesn't. Keep your eye on your 2010s. Have a look on the Queen side. Does the writing look double stamped? If it does, you've got at least 20 quid's worth of coin. Right, we are seeing it out. That's it. That is our final. That's our final one. We are all done. Well, overall, I'm pleased. I am pleased. Quite a bit of variety. So a few different ones. And 3 silver finds. And the plum. Oh, do you know what? I think even though the Great Fire of London is a lower mintage, I'm going to give the plum to the Britannia because it's in nicer condition just. But I just love the Britannia. I just love it. Absolutely love the look of it. And there we go. Let me know in the comments below what your plum find was. And if you're new or you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, etc. Really appreciate you watching. If you like 50p's or you want to know about valuable 50p's, do go and watch some of our other hunts and the hunts that will come up next week. And thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.